Like, what's she
Thanks
on?
for tuning in to the journey of love and relationships. I'm your girl, Arthur Erica. Good evening to everyone. Today I have a few of my friends on, and we have an interesting topic. And the topic is how far is too far in the bed. So before we start, I'm gonna have each one of my friends to introduce themselves. Um, who wanna go first?
I guess I will. I'm
I'm
a
Monica.
Well, that's
Next.
Monica.
I'm Kim. Hey y'all. Yeah.
I'm T. What's up?
So thanks for tuning in. I want to say thanks to all y'all for taking time out. Y'all busy day to have this conversation. You know, we had the last conversation was interesting. Sex position. So we're gonna start it off again, and we're gonna let's see if y'all sex positions change this time. So, what's your best position in bed?
Any position as long as I nut, that's still my thing that's not gonna change. Okay.
You asking where do I thrive at?
I mean
What thrive, non thrive, what it is, what you got?
nut, not nut.
Thrive.
I mean,
I probably thrive either on top or from the bike.
Oh, doggy. Okay.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little
Oh,
bit. Okay.
all
Okay.
right, Monica, what you
Weekends.
Okay.
thriving off of?
I'm still sticking with doggy style.
Okay. Okay.
Me too.
Period.
I'm sticking with doggy style too. I love that. So let's get to the topic today. How far is too far? And I know we say toys. What y'all feel about toys? Is that too far in the bed for y'all? I know, not Monica, that's not too far. But how far? Like, let's talk about that. Let's talk about. I think for me, I think going a little bit far is pills. I don't
You say
pills.
pills?
Yeah, like, giving pills, people taking pills in the bed. You have men that take. Now, let me tell y'all, y'all know, as y'all all know, I was an engineer and I was the
You talking
only
about Viagra's? Is that what you're talking about?
all
Viagra's?
the pills, all of them, because
Oh.
the guys, we used to all talk about sex, and I was the girl who always hung with the dudes because I was the only one. So they used to always talk about how they would pop pills like Oxy and Viagra. The older men would do Viagra because we had two older guys, and they'll talk about how them popping pills make them last longer in bed. And I said, but that should hurt. It was like, tear that ass up all. And it's just for them it's the gone longer, but for me I don't really like that, because do you really get the feeling, or it's just all that banging when you popping those pills, because you just
Just a
at
whole
that
lot of
point you
bang,
just
bang, bang.
right. It's
Bang, bang,
just
bang,
bang
bang.
bang with pills because they're just trying to get having a tearing all
Well,
your insides out.
well, on the flip side of that, I'm gonna straddle the fence with that a little bit.
Okay.
Um, the pills I think is more not just for them, but as in for their partner, because in all actuality, women need more than 2 minutes.
But I
Um,
need 2 hours of bang, bang, bang.
well, hopefully we're not doing 2 hours because for
that's
somebody go.
that's too much of.
But that I think that's excessive. But I mean, I see it as in if I'm taking a Viagra, and I don't know nothing about nothing else, but if I'm taking a Viagra, I'm trying to be in a long haul, me and you both, because I want to get to the point to where I'm gonna run out of KY in your jelly. I'm just saying. I just
I mean, why
huh?
I'm laughing at her. She bust out and
What? I'm just
but
saying.
Damn childish.
I mean, but why we have to take pills to last long? Like, I don't want to
Okay,
take no
so
pills.
are
What
you
you
gonna stay
okay?
Richard if he only lasts you 2 minutes? Is you're not gonna stay with Richard if his thing is not that long, and then he can't last no more than 5 minutes. You're not gonna stay with Richard. Now let's call a
First
spade a
of
spade.
all, when I found out if Richard that little, Richard we wouldn't even talk no more. That's number
Well,
one.
how would you know until you have sex with him?
I'm gonna
Well, it
ask
ain't
you.
the size of the boat, it's the motion of the
In
ocean.
the ocean.
It's emotion.
But
What's going on
if
here? Now,
Richard
come
thing
on,
is
man.
that
Don't make me
little, if Richard thing that love, first of all, I'm gonna ask you and I'm gonna feel and see what you got down there.
Well, most
Well, this
motherfuckers
ain't-
lie.
This ain't that long. Like, come on, man.
Right. They lie. They
Now
lie.
you trying my patience.
Right. Because my patient is thin at this point. Right.
Thinner than this.
Yeah.
But you know, but you can't always go by the size because you got some men with little ding dings that could do some damage.
What kind of
Ding ding.
damage what kind of damage can they do with
They
small
can last
means?
long too.
I mean, well, if you could give me the
Yeah, 'cause you
longevity and I
crying
can nut
over there.
from that, I'm for it.
Huh?
If
I
he
said,
could
Monica,
give me,
jump in because she over there crying. Monica is laughing because I said, what's a ding? If it's a ding
I
ding,
was gonna make a comment on the pill thing, but then we jumped to the side.
Well, what you were saying
I'm
about
sorry.
the real thing? Sorry,
Sorry.
that's okay.
sorry.
Go ahead. What you gotta say?
let's talk about these
Um,
ding dings next.
Okay, so from experience, when it comes to the pills, you have to understand that there's a medical condition that the men will have that cause them not to last long.
But what if they're just
But
taking it just
as we
because
all
you got some boys just take it.
okay, and I know that again from experience. But what they're gonna experience later on is now you don't want to take that no more, or you not taking that no more. Now you're gonna have some real bad side effects because when you don't want to take it no more, you ain't gonna last long. Because like you said, some of them are just because they won't, prove a point or whatever the case may be. They won't be in there all night and sweating and
Right. So
I don't know
what
what
we
they
doing all that damn
Dancing out
sweating
and
for?
shit.
but
We
there
have nice
is
things.
some that are younger than others. Say, for instance, a young ex-husband we were in our early 20s. I was 21, 22 when I married him. He got diagnosed with diabetes at 18. Well, the medication he took for being a diabetic caused some issues.
Right.
With the
Just
libido.
like the
I found out
diabetes
later on.
was.
Okay.
So obviously he was diagnosed with ED, which is
Erectile dysfunction. Your dick don't get hard. Just all that.
So then they giving him Viagra for that. Me being in the medical field, didn't even know he was getting a prescription. So I found the blue pills running all over.
That's how it be.
Me working at the doctor's office was getting samples from my providers and selling them because the old men was buying them like 90 going west. And here they in my house.
Like 90 going fucking west. Salute. I drink to that.
So, but obviously he was taking them because there was not longevity in the bedroom at the time. So in order to keep up with me, that's what he was doing, but he had never told me. Now, the flip side of that is when his health started to get together and his eating allowed him to not be on his medication anymore because he had got his health together and was eating right. Well, and they no longer gave him the prescription for the pills no more because they figure all that was supposed to all together. Well, then came the which once again I didn't know, but then the ecstasy. He started taking ecstasy
because they took him off of the Viagra.
Yes, and thought that he was gonna tear my insides out. No, boo, you got the wrong one.
Wrong one.
Not this one over here.
I
And
mean,
I can go and I can for some time, but this ain't the one. So when it comes to the pills, I'm like you. If you just taking them to be taking them, go, I don't know, go find one of the ones in the what they
That's
call them,
gonna
the
allow you to
brothels or
do that.
something, somewhere that yeah. But if you taking them because medically you
That's
need
different.
them, then that's different.
I can
Got a
respect
little
that.
beanie with I'm them Viennas, I'm just going. If you got the other packages to go with them, like we in love, and you got the income base, and we happy, and we let's just add some toys into the mix, and get what's popping, and I could work with the beanie weenie.
Let's add some toys to it.
But hey,
I'm gonna
y'all
go ahead
already
and
know
log out.
I don't have to worry about that.
I'm gonna go ahead and log out.
I don't have to worry about that. I last as long as I want to last, cause we same sex over here. So hey, good. I don't gotta worry about none of that. You don't get soft, nothing. You don't have a,
Hey, you know what?
I'm I'm just helping everybody else out
I'm
So
wrong with
T,
it.
from my past
you think?
experiences.
T, what you think about the pill thing?
I
How you
mean,
feel
so I
about the pill
laughed a
thing?
little bit when you first brought it up because that was something that so as of just lately, like dabbled in it. And me personally, I think it hit me hours later. So I woke up at 3 a.m. You feel me?
Right.
But look, we still eat our green vegetables and drink smoothies and shit. So we good. We don't need all that. If we gonna do it, we gonna do it.
Exactly. So why we need those? Why we need to add? And then I think of it too. Adding those pills to it. It becomes this thing all night. A thing that you just jiggling in my ass all night. We ain't got time for that.
You don't.
I don't want you to be jiggling in my ass long like that. Not no 2 hours straight.
So
I'm not doing that.
so how long is too long then? How long is too
For me,
long for
2
you?
hours is too long. An hour,
So
I'll be fine.
what is enough time for you? So do you need 30 minutes and you wham damn and I'm done? I done had another 2 and I'm done.
So when we get to creeping up on an hour, I'm like, all right, man, you wilding. You
An
can.
hour is cool. But anything over an hour, now you blowing it. Now you just
Yeah, now you
trying to
on
rip
some
all the
different
walls
shit.
out of my
Now
inside.
I'm just who you got to bet with?
Right, because you done bet something.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going over no hour. If you gotta go over an hour, you is not getting in these guts.
Yeah, we're good. And I'm 34. We're good.
I'm 38 and we're good. I'm good. We ain't going
For
no.
me, it
That's
depends
it.
on. For me, it just depends on the day, the time. I don't know how I'm feeling.
So, well,
I
what you
might be
feeling
feeling
more than
like
an hour, Kim?
I mean, because you got to think about it. It's but I mean,
Well,
it
let's talk
depends.
about as she.
It
We're
just
gonna use
depends on
her words on her. Well, let's
it.
talk
Just
about it.
well, it depends on the day. I mean, if we didn't talked and had this, we talking shit all day, it's gonna lead up to something. So it's not just a wham damn. Now, if it's one of those, okay, I just need to go get on in there because I need a nut right quick. That's different.
But
But
what is long enough for you?
I'm gonna need for you to dine at the Y for a little while. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need not just
Been
one.
talking shit all day. I ain't got
I'm gonna need I'm gonna need a few nuts. You know what I'm saying? And then, if I'm gonna need it
But that
all.
can happen
What you
depending on your partner, that can happen
Quickly.
very quickly.
Very
right?
quickly.
Especially if
Very,
he know what he doing.
Facts.
very,
Facts.
very. If you want to put 7 R's on there when you edit and put very, I'd be cool with that.
I mean, that's because I think this guy was telling me we had this conversation. He was like, "But you don't realize a woman get 3 nuts to a man 1 nut."
Well, that's your problem. That's not mine. What that got to do with me? Shit,
Right.
let me get it. Let me get as
But
many as
I
I
don't feel
can.
like we need to go no whole hour, 2 hours. Now that's
I
just
agree
blowing
with
it out
that
of
now.
proportion.
I don't need no 2 hours. I don't need no 2 hours. Maybe a good, strong, but I need a strong hour though. Not no bullshit in between. I need a good
But
strong.
you could be short and strong. You can be short and strong.
You can.
Like,
You
like
can.
Ram said, we're gonna make this short and strong. That's what we doing. We can go short and strong, and especially if you hit it right.
Facts.
If you hitting it right, you could be short and strong.
Right. Short and strong. Okay.
That means the time is short and you strong with it.
Come on with it with the
You know,
finishing and hurry the fuck up.
you know, them shorts and them short and strongs though be them, when it's gonna be short and strong, like look, I'm coming through. I got a bounce. You be prepared. You know what I'm saying? You already know
That's a
it's
quickie
about to
though,
go
you
down
know.
right quick.
But I'm still prepared because I need for you
No,
to understand when you come through, we gonna be ready. Yeah, we ready.
So to make it longer lasting, how many days do you go without having it for it to be a long?
Talking about what you talking about? Let me put my beads down. Like,
Oh, we about to
Not
get
for the
started.
beat
Okay,
down.
here we go. Let me hold my bun down. Let me hold the bun down. Okay.
How long you go? How long you miss a day? How long you go before you say too many days will be too long not to have sex? How many days you go without?
If you're on your period, that's different. But if you ain't on
we
your
ain't talking
period,
about
have
on
one
your
of them.
period.
okay, so because some people have sex on the
Yeah, 'cause
period
I
because
don't.
I did, but that's a whole nother story. We're not talking about me, but I'm just saying, 2
You put his
days.
galacha boots on for that.
Look here, we got towels and we got bleach. Make it work.
hey,
That's
you
how
know
that
what?
baby creep up.
I don't even yeah, I'm just not getting involved in that part of it. However, if you want to move forward a little bit, I say if like for me personally, if like we get to creeping up on the fourth, fifth day, I'm like, hey, are we beefing? Like
I get that. I get that.
What's up
this
with
ponytail
that?
look raggedy as fuck. I swear
Ain't
to
nothing
God.
wrong with the
Like,
ponytail, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but
you gonna have to edit that. Put a crown on me or something. That shit. They gonna be like, damn, what the? Just blame it on the light.
So you said after 4 days,
About 4 or 5 solid ones.
4 or 5. Okay,
So like,
but
if
no
we,
affection
5
or no
days.
affection, none. You talking about no affection?
I mean, if we cuddle at night and we, all that, then I mean, but I'm just like,
That the wham bam, thank you, and your ma'am. Is that what you're talking about? That the
yeah, like
actual.
real quick
Okay.
on the homies. Like, what you talking about? Why we can't? How old is we?
Why we can slide in the bathroom right quick?
Right.
And it would even be like, if you want to be honest, there's literally no reason. Like, it don't be like, oh, I just want to connect with you intimately. It don't be like, no. It just be like, why we ain't doing it? Like, it's almost like
Yeah,
like
I get
it's like
that.
eating.
That'd be me.
It's like, why you ain't ate all
That'd be
day?
me.
Right,
Like, what's up?
right.
Where we at?
That'd be me. That
Look
boy.
at TT, she like, what's up?
That,
Yeah.
that,
And I can't
that'd be me. That's me, right?
explain
That'd be
it.
me. Like, so I mean,
Don't you be
I
stressing?
know this little
You be on your
grandchild,
forehead.
and
You be like, what's
but he do go to sleep at some point. Do
Right.
you realize it's been like
Oh.
I'm gonna have this conversation? I told y'all on the last podcast I'm gonna have a conversation. After
that?
I had a conversation,
His
What's next?
action.
after that it's over. The
Mhm.
next conversation be like, damn, you gotta be raising my shirt up like that, acting like a nigga. Well, I had the conversation, you ain't
I told
respond,
you.
so now I gotta act.
I told you what's about to happen.
Right.
I can
I
see T acting like, damn,
additional
what's
details
up?
to react.
I probably won't even ask. I just
I
like
gave you additional details to respond.
to like. I just be like this blanket. My flashlight out.
Right.
So you going
Found it. Found it, sir.
she said, found this, sir.
He's like, what you doing? None.
Give me a few minutes. That part.
Literally.
It's 2-3.
No. Mhm. Right.
So
Give
all
me a
right,
few
we
minutes.
talk about the pills. What about toys? Like, would you bring? Is that too far in the bed?
Nope. Nope. I need it all. Like brand new socks and drawers. I need it all.
I
Thank
be in
you.
that bitch like,
The ones that charge.
Right.
on God, look, my
No.
watch ain't charged in 2 days. You hear me?
Right. Right.
That watch ain't been
Batteries.
charged in 2 days. I had to switch that USB.
Yeah.
Hey,
So you do toys and stuff like all that? Hmm.
one
I
day I
never do that.
accidentally one day I accidentally rolled over on it in the middle of the night. I said, oh,
She said, "What weirdo? What was that?"
what was next to my head? Oh, my bad. Like,
All
what
the
was that? My
buttons.
phone?
Turn it off.
My phone.
Well, we know Monica used toys because she gets.
What about you, Erica? You use toys?
Mm-mm.
Like
No, ma'am. Why you saying no, ma'am, like that? You said no, ma'am.
Why, Erica? Let's
just
have a come to Jesus. Why, Erica?
I just don't like. I never had to. I mean, everybody. I don't need no toy. We don't need no toys. And that's
You
how I pick.
look
That's
good
how I
to
pick
me.
my man. That's how I pick my man. If you
You-
good in the bed, hey, we good together.
So you don't. So it's not necessarily not they're not good in the bed. You just don't feel like you need to add anything extra to spice it up.
No, we're not doing that. That's what you got 2 fingers and a tongue for.
What if
But them 2 fingers and them tongue don't be vibrating the way them toys be vibrating with them.
Why you get hooked on
7,
that
12
shit?
different-
You get
got
hooked on that.
it's
I
got
mean,
multiple
I
levels?
won't get hooked on that.
You know what? I'm lying. I'm hooked. Yep, I'm hooked because
I am.
I'm hooked.
It's almost like it's like success in life. It's got levels to this shit. You feel me? Like
I agree with that. I agree with that. Yes, I'm hooked.
I mean, you know what? Maybe if I'm gonna say this. No, I don't. But maybe if it was something that was asked to try, yes. But other than that, no. That's not something that I'm gonna like. I don't want to rely on that at some point because
Nobody's saying relying. Nobody's saying relying. We're just saying adding some. I'm not saying that every time you have sex that you're adding a toy. It's just every now and then you're adding a toy.
When's your birthday?
I'm June.
She a Gemini.
Good. I'm gonna gift you something. I'm gonna gift you something. You ain't got to ask nothing. Just real quick, just in the middle of zzz.
Facts. Facts.
Baby, what's up? What you need? You need some water? Go get off the table. It's in there. That's that little one. Too bad.
I'm trying to tell you that little damn thing, especially that one Monica guy, Father God. I'm just saying. Monica got this one that's a 2-headed thing. I don't know. And it has just like this little suction thing on it, and that it lays on the click and it sucks, and then you got something that inserts into the wall, and it is in the vibrator. Girlie does all this type of things that at one time.
Amazon?
Oh, Father God.
Well,
you got it off Amazon. Hey, husband.
Jennifer said
hey, how you
that,
doing? Hey, real quick. Hey, husband, how are you? Well, so I'm doing this podcast.
Jen said that her friend have it on her website, which I follow her. Exotic.
What is that? You talking about the little thingy thing, right?
Yeah.
I thought she was about to give us a visual, like.
Where you get it? T said, where you get it from?
Walmart. They have it in the massager section. I'm just saying.
At Walmart, they fucking wild.
You know what? That's not where I got mine from. I have to look up Well, cause I don't know why I want to say I got mine off of Amazon. I really want to say that, but then that might not be where I got mine from. Cause I looked on Amazon through my orders last week when we did the podcast, and I couldn't
Well,
find it.
that's where I
But
got
I'm
mine.
gonna find where I got it from, so
Mine came from
I can
Amazon
share it with
Prime,
y'all.
2 days shipping.
2
Yeah,
days.
cause I
It was actually one because I
usually get
ordered
them.
it in like 3 hours or whatever the fuck the time frame was.
I usually do get them off of Amazon,
So what we going? What
but
else y'all think is too
I,
far? It's too far in the
What
bed.
about dominatrix? What are you into? Are you into
Come on,
dominatrix?
man. What?
Are you into being tied up? Are you into
Hell no! Don't tie my arms and don't
I
pull my
white.
hair.
Like I'm light skinned, and I got white people in my family, but you ain't got to do all that for me to like. That's too much like slavery. I can't go back in my head to like
you don't so you
no.
don't like to be choked and you don't like to be spanked? Is what you're saying?
No, don't choke me.
You can choke me.
You can choke the fuck out of me, okay?
Wait,
Take
I
me
told you what the topic was. You the one that said you was coming to chill.
Right.
You're like, hey, can you go upstairs and get in the bed? All right, good night. I don't want no supersonic.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was the question? Oh,
so
that,
I don't want to be tied.
oh yeah, you
We
could
was
I
talking
ain't trying
about
to be tied up
bondage.
either. I ain't trying to be.
Bondage.
I do the blindfold. I do the blindfold. I ain't tied up. Don't choke me. You not the little spanking. Yeah, don't choke me.
just a little
I
bit.
might have a flashback.
Yeah, if you get to like doing like some, like, come on, man, I ain't no fucking horse now. You ain't about to break me, dog. Like,
Right.
we
I get that.
A little
like
tap,
little,
okay, but don't go
little
back
choke.
like you trying to play catch bait and
Yeah,
hit
like,
me honestly.
I could do a little choke, and I could do a little. You could probably tie me up a little bit, as long as like at some point the understanding is I
Right. You
get
should have right. There should
like
be
what,
possibly a code word, you know.
yeah, like what's the safe word? Like if
Yeah.
if we got that understanding, then I could probably roll with it. Um, yeah, we're not doing no 50 Shades of Grey. We're not doing that.
What? What is oh
Why would we? Like, come on,
We're
man.
not
Like, what?
choking. We're not playing choking him. I'm one thing. Don't choke me and don't pull my hair, and you're not tying me up to nothing. We're not
You can
doing
tie
all
me
that.
up a little bit. You can probably tie me
Because
up some.
I'm all for it. I'm sorry, I'm all for it.
Cause like, okay, so like I'm really like deep in my spiritual journey, so I can like know what the fuck going on in my surroundings. And if I gotta get loose, like I think in one of my past lives I was like a ninja or some shit. So I'm cool. Yeah, I took it there. I went all the way there.
Yeah.
in my past life I was a ninja.
Come up through. So you can do whatever you want to do to me, because God got my back.
Right. What she said. I'm with
bring
that.
God into
A
this.
married little lamb.
Oh, Mary had
Mary had little lamb.
Mary had what? A little lamb.
Little lamb. Mm-hmm. All of that.
I'm not with that. I'm not with that. I don't want to
Maybe
be
12
choked. I
disciples.
want to be tied. That's just for me. Choking brings back. So don't choke me
Right.
and don't tie me up. Like we're not doing that because everybody could say they have a safe word, but when you say the safe word, it's like, bitch, get your hand from off my neck.
Well, the thing with that is you
I
have to
said
do it
the
with
safe
somebody
word.
that's trusting.
You gotta trust your partner, like you gotta know they ain't about to take you up
I ain't
out of
giving
here.
you that kind of damn trust. Put your hands around my neck. Because when I say the safe word and you don't get it, then now I'm thinking about you going a little farther, little domestic violence going on.
Right. I get that, but I mean, if he cannot or she cannot play by the safe word, then trust and believe. After this shit is over with, there's no more of nothing. You know, you can't touch none of this because you don't listen. Period.
What do you think about the safe word?
It'll be period in all black.
Period.
What we talk about the safe word for? Because I ain't even on that. Like I ain't in danger.
I just need you to hurry up and make this nut come on so we can go on to the next step.
That's why I gotta cut my oxygen off so I can really flow with that mother.
Flow, girl.
But how you feel that they have people that's really do the choking thing to get a nut? Like how you think that? What you feel
Well,
about
that's
that?
different. That's different. That's, I mean, that's that extra forism or whatever word that is. I don't know. I mean, I need for you it ain't a choke to where I'm unconscious. I need a light choke while I'm nutting, and it's all good.
So what does that do? What's that
It
mean?
intensifies the nut. It intensifies your whatever. Utopia, whatever the fucking word is. It takes you there. Okay.
So you
That's
want to
it.
go wherever the fucking word.
Wherever your mind, if you on the beach in your mind, on the beach, okay, on the beach, and with the sands and these waters, and I'm all this gushing and shit, and and I'm just okay, and I'm about to it's about to come. Okay, just a little right here.
It's almost like
Mhm.
like y'all saying Mortal Kombat, like the game. You used to play the little game on the game system, and it'd be like fatality, and then you see like the moon and the stars and shit.
Oh, is that what that is? You seeing
That's
moons
it.
and stars and
That's
shit.
it for me, sis.
Okay.
Seeing the moons and the stars. Okay.
You know what? I can see that. I can see that. I can
Yeah,
definitely
the
see
only
that.
moon, the only moons and stars I guess we're gonna see is when we look up in the sky.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I can definitely see the moon and the stars because you almost
I told that.
there, but then you ain't there. Yeah, I
Because
get
it
it.
ain't no truth for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So
mean,
what else? What else y'all
flashback.
think is too far?
I don't like booty holes.
I don't either.
Don't play with my booty because I have enough GI issues. So don't, because you might get shit on. So this whole romantic or this whole nothing thing just went out the window because you decided that you gonna go ahead and enter the booty, and you might get shit on. And I don't think that's really appropriate. I just don't think that there's a comeback from that. I really don't think, because I just shitted on you, and how's that romantic? That's not romantic. I'm just saying. So
Got nothing to add.
So don't touch the booty unless
We're gonna leave that
touch the booty.
period right
Get
there.
shit on
Period,
it.
poo.
Yeah, period.
I'm with Kim.
Yeah,
100%. 100.
I'm not with that
Booty-
either. I'm not doing that either.
booty
If
say
that's
do
the
not
only way
ever.
I'm gonna get to heaven, that's how I'm getting there.
Monica must like her booty played with because she ain't saying nothing.
Oh,
I
no.
done been there and done that.
Oh, see?
So how does it feel?
You got to know what
How
you
does it
I
feel?
mean, you have to be able to tolerate it when you first start. So it's not, I mean, it's not pleasurable at first, but when you get into it
It's
after a
not
while,
pleasurable for
then
poo
it's
coming
like,
out there.
Well, you talking about after a while, girl. That first of all,
It's not pleasure for a poo to come out there. And don't get constipated.
and don't have diarrhea because
there's
it's
nothing.
not beautiful. Okay, it's running out like water.
So do people really poo on themselves when they some people do?
Yes. If you listen to the gay males, they tell you before they have sex, they do the enema. So they clean out their dookie shoots before they get to having the sex because they might shit on you.
They do.
Well, I don't know what they doing.
Wow. Like, y'all really be wilding, but
I know what
whatever.
my experience have been. Okay, I don't know what they doing, but I know what my experiences have been, and it ain't been no none of
No
that
dookie poo?
going on.
Yeah, we not.
None of that.
I'm not doing that. You're not touching my booty.
But now
I
in
don't
this,
even like you licking my booty. I don't like
again,
it. It's just
What you say,
stay
Monica?
from that there.
I've been in this relationship. September will be 13 years, so it ain't been none of that action in 13 years. But
So what else y'all have?
I've
Like
been
what else
there.
is too far?
Booty holes.
I mean, I think that's just too far. Booty holes is just too far. Like that's a lot. Like you
I don't even got to go there.
That was too
like, you
far.
know some people like booty holes.
I don't like booty holes. I don't. Don't touch it. Don't lick it. Don't even look at it. Okay, act like it's not there. Don't touch it.
I'm not going to agree with
Because you don't know the type of day that I had. with the whole GI system. You don't know, and I might be shitting all day, and then you want to come around and want to act like you want to touch it, and it might be wrong. You about to die today, sir. Just saying.
That's what them little tux is for. You just put a little tux pad on
Well,
it.
I'm not putting no tux on my ass, so you think you can play with it? I'm about to
Oh
do
my
that.
God.
I'm
My
about to
bad.
do
It's
that.
in a tuck thing.
I might.
Okay, well, let me know how I go, but I just
I
can't.
will. I'm gonna DM you.
The touch hospital.
So, T, what you feel about a threesome?
Oh no, we're not doing that.
Okay. Oh, that was quick. You didn't even get the question out. No.
I ain't even finished the question. You like, oh no, we ain't doing that.
No.
Because I already know where you was going with it. And so for me, it's just like, I'm not even getting ready to open up my door for that like extra weird shit. Because like, if somebody gets to doing something a little too good,
Extra.
yeah, I gotta beat your ass. And we all naked in this motherfucker fighting. Okay. Because I'm gonna be laying and slaying bitches with titties going left and ass going right. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Put me on
Right.
World Star.
Not on World Star. Don't do it.
Put me wherever
Sis,
you
I
want to
wanna
put
see
me.
you.
Put me on goddamn CNN, okay?
Okay.
Because that's where I'm gonna be at.
Okay.
Right. Sips Chick-fil-A lemonade because
Yep.
life can do some motherfucking lemons that day.
Right.
Why we gonna do
I
that
told
if it's like on the TV? If it's like you just want to add like an extra couple from the TV, and we look at them and we feel like we with them, that's cool.
Right.
So, before we close out, I want
I
to know
told
what's y'all
Joe.
biggest. Before we close, what's y'all biggest fantasy when it comes down to just having sex and being with your partner? What's your biggest fantasy?
Are we adding people? Are we subtracting people?
Well, if you want to, whatever
Okay.
your biggest fantasy is.
I just want to. I mean, I'm sorry. I just want to nut. It's not
Have
much. I just want to have an orgasm, and I want to have a good orgasm, and that's it. I mean, I think I would like to have an orgasm in some water, but I've done that. So I mean, and more water. I don't have.
What water do for you? Because they don't do nothing for me but make everything.
Move.
Yeah,
That's all.
that's
Sorry.
it.
Sorry.
Monica, what's your biggest fantasy?
I don't have one because my wife ain't having none of that, so I don't have one.
Okay. Right.
T,
Right.
what's your biggest fantasy?
Let me think.
I just want to nut. That's Merry Christmas. I had a little.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's.
I probably would like want to do it on like the balcony of like a 50-story building or some shit.
Outside?
Yeah,
Get heights. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I wanted to do that. She was.
Just gotta live a little bit.
I'm scared of heights.
Just
That's
make
what I
sure I
told
don't
her.
fall off.
Mhm.
Yo, was in Punta
What
Cana.
you say, Monica?
I said I wanted to do that. Have sex on the balcony. We was in Punta Cana.
Nobody know y'all
Sweet.
out there.
Exit.
Period. Period.
Thing I
Y'all had sex though, right? In the Punta Cana, right? Y'all had sex.
of
It was
course,
on the inside
but
of the room.
But
Okay.
not on the balcony. She wanted to do it
It
on
was
the
on the
balcony.
inside of the room.
Okay. Is she scared of heights too? Because I mean,
facing.
Facing the water.
We was just on the second floor because it was like a 2-story the beach houses or whatever, and so we was in a suite, and I was facing the water like 5 steps, and you was on the beach, and then 10 steps you was right there in the water, and the water is all blue out there.
and this is pretty.
You'd have had the noise of ocean and all that good stuff.
Oh, because that's good meditation is the ocean and the water, and then you moaning too. I'm just saying, it just
Ain't
makes
nobody was gonna be trying to meditate.
that's meditation.
It is.
Listen, nobody wasn't gonna meditate.
I'm meditating. I'm going off into outer space.
A manifestation, money and like
Yeah.
wealth and all type of crazy shit. Like I read somewhere that when you manifestate different shit, when you reaching your peak, it enhances it. So I'll be like, millionaire Tanisha. I'm with it. And that's our show, people.
Period. Look, so I want to thank everybody for coming out. It was a good conversation. I really enjoyed the conversation because something different. We all just kind of open up. It wasn't no secret. Everybody just do their own thing. But who knows how far is too far for you? Because for us it may be different, but for y'all it might be everything. You might try every and anything, but it's up to you and your partner and how y'all choose to have y'all sex because everybody do things different. I'm a little bit of control. I don't like too much. I don't like all that craziness, but at the same time, I just want to enjoy it because sometimes I just want live in the moment at the moment until I get a nut, But other than that, I don't want to do all that crazy shit. I just want to enjoy the moment. I just want to seize the moment because guess what? The moment might not be that good the next time, so I'm gonna just seize it for that time. So I want to thank y'all for tuning into the journey of relationship and love. I want to thank all my sisters from coming in today and talking about it. It was real interesting. So thanks a lot. And y'all thanks for tuning in. And y'all have a good night and peace.
If you see Eric on the subway, mind your business.
Mind your business.